What most people don't realize can ruin a life. Conquering mountain peaks you're not ready to reach. Cancer treatment. Everyone knows about nausea and hair loss, but there are side effects much worse than that. The whole point of chemotherapy is that you are betting that your cells will be able to survive longer in a toxic environment than cancer cells. I have permanent nerve damage in my toes because chemotherapy destroyed my nerve endings. I had an anal fissure of about 25 centimeters, and every attempt to go to the toilet ended in 9 out of 10 pain. The only pain that was worse than this I felt when I had an exacerbation of mucositis, an inflammation of the mucous membrane. Imagine such pain that you can't take a sip of water even after drinking 20 milligrams of hydrocodone, a strong opioid-based painkiller. I am now cancer-free and hope that I never have to go through this again. To hell with cancer. Kangaroos. During my trip through the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, the guide got up to the microphone and announced, if you see kangaroos, stay away. They are dumb as fuck and can kick your ass. It turns out that they have a claw on their hind legs that looks like the claws of birds of prey. It can cut your stomach so deeply that no one can save you. Listening to loud music every day or being exposed to loud noises in the future can cause permanent tinnitus or complete hearing loss. My brother is a lifeguard. A few years ago, he received a call from a guy who had been attacked by a fallow deer. He was walking along a bike path and unknowingly passed a fawn hidden in the tall grass near the path. Apparently, the deer's mother decided that he was too close to her child. She knocked it down and began to stomp on it. The boy managed to kick the deer, which was enough for it to get up and kick back. He got some nasty bruises and a mild concussion. I think he also had to get a few stitches. But it is really dangerous for male deer. During the mating season, they fight with other males, and as you know, they can charge anything that moves with all their fury. Several people have died because deer stabbed them with their antlers. Cement dust. If you are ever on a construction site and notice cement dust in the air, wear a mask or get the hell out of there. Straining too hard while defecating. It's true, that's how my grandmother died. She had a ruptured neurism in her brain. Since she lived alone, she had no chance. Now I am very careful and try to stay calm and relaxed in the toilet. Pigs. Adults. Pigs are very dangerous animals. A story from my life. When my aunt was a child, her newborn sister was eaten alive by one of the pigs that lived on their farm. Edited. Everyone asks how it happened. Here's the story. It happened in Mexico in the late 60s. A poor farming family. The child was left in bed. Everyone went about their business. The house they lived in was a half barn, practically a shack. Pigs probably had no trouble getting inside the building. I don't remember if the pigsty was left open, that there was no gate at all, and the door of the house was easy to open with a push. We fought on our hands and knees. Of course, people know, but they do not fully realize the danger. One blow, and your life is broken, if not over. You fall badly, hit your head and break something. Going down the stairs with your hands in your pockets, or not having at least one free hand to hold on to if you fall. My teacher lost her husband because of this. When she came home from work, he was lying by the stairs. He was carrying a basket of laundry. She was pregnant at the time, riding a bicycle or scooter without a helmet. I saw the guy hit the curb and fell, hitting his head. His injuries were of moderate to minor severity, but he died the same day. You can't look cool if you're dead. Water. Rescuers are on the phone. People are usually very indifferent about water safety, but this is no exaggeration. One of the most important things you should know. Never swim alone. Always wear a personal flotation device when boating. Know your swimming ability and do not push yourself beyond your limits. Keep your children close at hand at all times. Never allow them to swim or play near bodies of water without supervision. A person can drown in less than 60 seconds. If you do not know how to swim, please find someone to teach you how to at least stay on the water and do basic strokes. Water kills. Drowning does not look like in the movies. Be careful out there, people. Mixing different detergents. Chlorine gas in your mostly closed bathroom. Drinking soy sauce, don't do it. I heard that one guy dared to drink an entire bottle of soy sauce. He had to be hospitalized because of the extremely high sodium levels in his system. Apathy is one of the worst parts of a disease like depression. You know, people see depression and think it's very sad. mainly because that's the only part they're shown. Apathy is what ultimately leads to despair, and sadness is mostly a side effect of apathy. It's not that you can't do anything about your situation, it's that you become too indifferent to change anything. This, in turn, makes you sad and angry at yourself because of your indifference and makes apathy even deeper. You don't care about yourself, your health, eating, going out, or doing anything that could help in the long run. The apathy and sadness continue, and you eventually stop caring about life. And if it becomes really unbearable, you won't care about the impact of your failure on others. People with real depression don't just feel sad all the time. They have to consciously make an effort to do things that others do almost automatically. Edited. If you feel like you need help, even if you don't care about anything, reach out and take it. After all, if it doesn't matter to you, it costs nothing to try. If you do not replace the filters of your gas furnace, your heat exchanger will crack. The furnace will start to emit odorless carbon monoxide into the air through the vents, and you will fall asleep. Remove the gas furnace filters. You won't smell the carbon monoxide, but it can kill you and your family. Paracetamol, if you don't take the recommended dose, you can lose your liver very quickly. Anxiety, it's like a vicious cycle. You feel anxious about X, you overexert yourself, X happens, and it traumatizes you. Now, every time you see something related to X, you feel more anxious. You don't know how to deal with it. You look for help and can't find it. So now you have something new to worry about even more. Yep, that's it. Breathing in mold in your house. A friend of my father's went blind from the spores trying to fix his basement. I would think twice about doing that without a mask and respirator. Don't mess with mold. Abruptly stop drinking if you are a chronic alcoholic. It can kill you without exaggeration. A small remark about someone's appearance can forever destroy someone's self-esteem and change their life and personality. Excessive expectations of yourself. This can make you feel guilty and insecure. It is normal to fail. Not everything that happens is a lesson for you. Everyone in the family will be traumatized if you don't check to see if your cat is awake in the tumble dryer before you turn it on. Bad job. No need to prove anything to anyone. If you are really miserable in your job and have the opportunity to change it, you don't need to stay just to prove that you are strong enough to endure. You will be very unhappy, maybe even depressed. Life is too short to put yourself through that. Source: I am in this situation now, and finally talked to my HR manager about it. It turned out that I can change the department and clients. I can pace myself, which is what I really love, and what they actually hired me for without quitting. I was working at a shitty job that sucked all the joy out of me. Because I'm a fool and I convinced myself, I am strong, I can survive this, just a few more months. And when I went to work, I started to get anxious at the mere thought of the meeting. I cried in the car every day on the way out of the office. This shit is bad for your mental health. Friends, thank you for watching. In the comments below the video, write your options for things that can ruin your life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episodes. See you soon.